Welcome back to another episode with New Foundations. My name is Fred Earls. I'm Director of Communications with New Foundations. And with me again today, Dr. Sharon Brown, our CEO. Hello over there.
Hello, Dr. Fred. How are you? Yeah.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm actually doing very well today. It is Thursday. Weekend's almost here.
Absolutely. I can't wait.
I know.
So, New Foundations, we are a nonprofit and we are in Southwest Georgia. We specialize in helping individuals and families who need help through counseling. And while we may not be able to help everybody, we sure would love the chance to help you should you need it. And all you've got to do is give us a call, go online. We'll tell you about that in a few minutes. But we want to talk today. Oh boy, here we go.
Dr. Sharon's soapbox, right?
Dr. Sharon's soapbox. Dare I say it? Pop psychology.
Psychology.
Now, let
What?
me just say that, sometimes it's hard to tell people about who we are. So I'm going to tell you who she is. Does have a PhD in psychology, and she is certified and licensed to act as a counselor.
Yes.
And you meet with people, I would assume, just about every day of the week.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And this would be children and adults.
Children and adults.
Yeah,
Men.
and you've been doing this for how long?
Almost 20 years. I'm thinking I graduate. I actually graduated with my undergrad in 2003. So 20 years. I graduated with my undergrad, my bachelor's degree in Christian counseling. A few years later, in 2005, December 2005, I believe, I graduated with my master's from Troy University in counseling psychology. And then I went on to get my PhD in general psychology, graduated with that in 2015. Continued, got my postdoc in social psychology, I don't know, a year or so later. And yeah, and so
I'm tired already, just
I,
listening.
I'm tired. Okay.
Okay,
Quick.
so we're not going to call names, first of all.
Yes.
Yeah, no names.
No names. Okay. So
But
we can't talk about
let's just we like some people on TV because they have good personalities. We like what they say. They have good talk shows. They give good speeches, and it's all about psychology. Can you give me a 30-second synopsis?
Yes, 30-second synopsis of people sometimes can talk a good talk, but what is their credentials? What are their credentials? What
Okay.
are they basing these facts on?
And what kind of credentials do they need?
Well, it depends on what they're talking about. But to me, when we are talking about psychology or when we're talking about mental health, we need to have some kind of expertise in that. What makes us an expert in our subject matter? And to me, that is the education and the experience,
Okay.
the degrees. It's, schools that recognize that we have completed the things that we were supposed to complete, that the country, the powers to be say that we're to complete to be able to say that we're an expertise in our subject area.
So you've met a standard or a set of standards in the
Correct.
field of study, and then
Correct.
application, some practice under someone or with someone else who is certified to certify you, so to speak.
That is correct. That is correct. So yes, we have to, you cannot practice as a licensed counselor without getting that master's degree and doing your supervision under someone who has been doing this, who is qualified as a supervisor to actually be able to watch over what you do, make sure that you know your skills and you know what you're doing.
Okay.
We do not get um, our degrees, or certificates, online, in a couple hours. So
Okay. I'm going to use a word here, and let me just throw it out there.
please.
Can this be dangerous?
Yes, yes, yes. This is why we are doing what you and I are doing. We are wanting to get this information out there. I have such a passion for what I do, But more than that, I want people to be safe. Um, every client that walks in my door, my biggest thing, and I will tell them, we can sit back and we can talk, and I can be relaxed and you can be relaxed. But at the end of the day, my number one priority is to make sure that you're okay, to make sure you're safe.
Okay.
Um, our code of ethics says do no harm, and so we have that code of ethics that we need to make sure that we're following. So when we have people out there that are saying different psychological things, they're putting information out there, and they're just opening that can of worms. Um, what qualifies them to do that? You
Okay.
know, and so we, again, the reason that you and I stress, wherever you are, if if you're watching these videos and you need help, if you can't find somebody that you know that you're qualified, that's qualified in your area, call me. I will help you find that person.
Okay.
So,
Interesting. That does say a lot about who you are as a person, that they may not be here in South Georgia, may not be in the service area for New Foundations,
oh,
but you still want to help them find someone if they need help and cannot find someone on their own. You have those resources, you have access to resources that can help you find a reputable person that can
yes,
help them.
right. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so just to recap here briefly, then is not everybody is a certified. Not everybody should be doing this, and we have to be careful who we listen to. Listening to the wrong person, saying the wrong thing in the wrong way can be dangerous.
Yes, absolutely. Um, do you want me to expound on that just a little bit more?
You know
Just
what? Go for it.
just for a minute. I know we're trying to keep this short today, so but I really want to put out that warning of that danger. As Dr. Fred and I were talking about earlier, there are a lot of things online that we can pull up, that we can read, that we can listen to, um, but there are certain things out there that we get certified in for a reason. We do this for a reason, and that is to make sure that we are not harming people. And while there are people out there that are more, I guess, monetary minded, um, that is not what true psychologists, true counselors are doing. We want to make sure that you're healthy. So it's just today that, like I said, that soapbox, I can talk about it all day long, but that is one of my biggest pet peeves, is to people that are just doing it for money and trying to get um, that
As many
attention.
people as they can.
Yeah,
I'll say it because I
yeah,
think you were stuttering over that.
yeah, and it just it hurts me. It's really, like I said, this is my passion, is to help people. And so when I see people out there that's doing things, that's putting maybe false information, maybe good information even, but like I said, you open up that can of worms, and then you leave these people's emotions raw and not knowing where to turn to heal. So I think the ultimate goal is to help people heal and to get better, not just to open up and give them a little bit and say, okay, there you are, there's your problem, but what do you do about it? How do you recover from that? So
Okay. So if someone wants to find us online, newfoundationsinc.com, give us your phone number, Dr. Sharon.
229-412-3452.
Of course, it's there on the screen. And then email info @newfoundationsinc.com. Someone will get back with you if you've got any questions. If you're not sure, we encourage you just to pick up the phone and call, or send us an email. We will respond back. So it's a great day in South Georgia here at the New Foundations. Dr. Sharon, again, great to talk to you.
Thank you, Dr. Fred. I want to put out there to not forget that I have my own Dr. Sharon Brown website. You can always go there too. I put up different information there as well. Dr. Sharon, Dr. Sharon Brown.com.
And to our viewers, thank you for joining us again, and we will see you next time. You have a great day. Bye bye.